Hello, my name is Oliver Pritchard. I am profoundly deaf, which means I cannot hear anything without my hearing device. I am a triathlete. My journey to become who I am today has been a very rocky and yet an incredible, memorable journey, and I am proud to be on the path that I'm on. As a youngster, I always knew that I wanted to do something with sport, but I felt like the awareness, the support and the recognition towards deaf athletes were minimal. And I just didn't know how or where to start. There was no one to look up to, there was no clear path, and there was no obvious support. I was alone, and that was incredibly challenging to find myself at a high-level competitive sport. I am immensely grateful that I have finally found myself and other deaf peers who share the same passion as I do. However, we always felt left out, not getting the recognition that we deserve, knowing there are hardly any support out there for us as deaf athletes. But for me, that was a motivation because I have something to stand for, doing what I do for a community, being the best athlete I can be, and showing people that as deaf athletes can do it too. Triathlon is a sport where you cannot hide. It requires consistency, structured training, and trusting the process, week in and week out. I train over 20 hours every week. In addition to that, I work 2 jobs. I have reached a point where it makes or breaks athletes, whether it's physically, mentally or financially. However, I had the privilege to compete alongside other para athletes, para triathletes and other deaf international competitors. But there is one major difference between them and me, and that is funding. They are living a financially comfortable lives, going to training camps, travelling to different countries and getting the chance to represent their countries. I, on the other hand, is currently living on a financial tightrope. Sometimes I am making a loss and I do question myself sometimes. Is it worth it? But I do not want to give up doing what I do and what I love just because I can't financially support myself, and I know that I will regret it in the future if I don't try. I know that if I don't try now, there will be other children out there that will be thinking the exact same thing as I did when I was trying to get into sport. And I want to show them that it is possible and we can be proud of our disability whilst having the chance to represent our country. This is only the start of my journey, and I am ready to continue forward for my full potential as an athlete whilst promoting awareness around deafness. Together, we can break down barriers and inspire the next generation to believe in themselves, regard to any limitation. It's time for change, and it starts with one person, one journey, and one dream. Thank you very much for listening to this.